guys. Hey, we're here with the rest of the series. Let's jump in. We have Isaac. I'm wide awake. What's that song? Wide awake I am. He wants to go for the marbles. The sign charms, the signs, the numbers, and the planetary placement charms. So he's utterly fascinated. Let's get on with the rest of what we have here. Which signs are on the table for us? We have Libra done. We have Aries done. We have, we've got Scorpio. We have Taurus. We have Leo. We have Pisces. We have Virgo. We have Aquarius. We have Capricorn. We have Cancer left. We have as well. We have Gemini. We have to do we did Gemini. We did Sag. So we're looking at Cancer, it seems. Is that the last sign? Yeah, it looks like Cancer is the last sign. So we did Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, yeah. So let's jump in Cancer without further ado. We have a little, again, visitor here in the very get-go of your read. Let's take it as we will. It could be a message, of course. This is Isaac if it's your first time to the channel and you're like, who, what, where, when? Yeah, we got a new puppers. And so sometimes he comes through in the readings and he likes to be very, very active for us. Isaac, go get you. Okay. Cancer, you and this person the next 10 days. What's going on? Let's get into it. It could be obviously matters of love messages on the table here, but it doesn't have to be per se romantic. It can be however, right? It can also be another aspect of you. So let's jump in and see here. In terms of your perspective, it's always an aspect of you, right? It's always, as we see it on this channel, it's always a matter of you in some capacity. And let's back it up, clear throat chakra, and that's why we're never a victim, right? It's never like, oh no, they're doing that. No, they're doing that. Since when did this deck split? To the Queen. Let's clear the energy. Let's back it up, clear throat chakra. Oh shoot. Okay, some of you, if you're a cross-watcher to a Cancer, I'm going to just tell you right now, this person going through a hell of a lot. Something about someone's sister. Somebody is not in I don't want to say they're not in a good place, but they're going through something here is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it like that. Like there's something that maybe you feel like they're just not acting quite themselves. You just feel like they're not being entirely maybe attentive, receptive. It's almost like you feel like something kind of maybe even went down, but then it didn't. It's like there's no excuse for that really, but like there's got to be something going on here. So we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Prince of Swords. We also then have here the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Torches upright and the Princess of Cups upright with Six of Swords upright. And then Nine of Swords, yikes, with that Devil in reverse. Some of you, you're dealing with someone, they're going through a lot. This is what I'm seeing. If you are a cross-watcher to a Cancer, it could be however gender, but yeah, I'm seeing like there's something it's a lot of pressure. It's very sticky. It's very dramatic. I'm even seeing that. So try to, I guess, be open-minded. I'm hearing that while watching this reading in terms of, maybe Spirit wants to say, like, right out the gate, like this person, I'm hearing something about Tokyo. Something just isn't maybe where it needs to be. And, why is the camera holder moving? Odd. Okay. And so, it's like kind of like not just what you get. Prince of Cups here, but that's not an excuse. It's not like, oh yeah, then I should like put up with her bullshit and like show up to work the next day acting like nothing happened. No. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's back it up. No. It's not about like dismissing things, right? But it is a matter of like, to what level degree do I remain curious about why this person's acting this way with me? It's like, you're wondering, there's nothing really went down between me and them. It's like, why are they acting like that with me? It's like, well, okay, Hierophant here leading out. This person, there's something going on that is really toxic in their life. I'm seeing that. They're not in a good place right now, guys, is what I'm seeing. For some, they got a lot on their shoulders with the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of pressure. There's something that is just not feeling right, actually, maybe physically with the Sun in reverse as well. Ace of Cups, oh, no. Some of you wondering, like, why isn't this person coming back? Like, they're going through something here there's something not good. Okay, I'm going to repeat it like that again. Their good karma it's not time for that yet, apparently. They have to move through something very karmic here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Some of you, maybe this is a clarifier, like, hey, it's not time for you to get involved as well. It's like, why, Charlotte, you don't want to hang out? It's like, no, not necessarily a question like that. Okay, I hear it like this. High Priestess. Temperance. Some of you met this person on vacation or holiday, or something about a vacation or a holiday. Something maybe went down during a vacation or a holiday. Someone here is a smoker, or they're dating a smoker, or something about a smoker. Someone is a smoker, and she just keeps saying it with the Six of Wands. And the Ace of Cups in reverse, something with their health. Maybe something has taken a turn. It's like I got the 2 Six of Wands, guys, on the same overlapping that Ace of Cups in reverse. Something stopped working. I've been hearing that. For some of you, this person maybe has an addiction they haven't told you about. That's 7 of Coins as well, at the base of that 6 of Torches. 2 of Cups in reverse, 2 in reverse. Something like ended even. It's like, what the hell? Like, why did we like continue? It's like, this person is not ready. Yeah, we got the World twice. So for some of you, they're strong. Someone feels like it's a 7 of Cups in reverse. This is where it gets sticky because, someone may be having boundaries here. And, we can say so many reasons like, oh yeah, like, this person is not in a proper headspace. For some, it's like, well, they're protecting their space, and they maybe don't want you to get involved. Let's clear in the second room. They don't want you to get involved in maybe something that's like kind of dramatic. For some of you, they don't want to get involved in maybe, someone else's drama. Like, okay, so the boundaries are the boundaries. I just get somebody who's very curious, like, what happened? Like, they're wondering, like, where did this person go? Why did they, like, reach back out? I'm hearing that. It's like, I thought we had, like, a really good... Now, I mean, that's always perspective as well, right? It's like, I'm talking to those with an entity frequency of, wanting to sort of control the situation. Like, I thought it went well. It's like you weren't reading between the lines. Okay, I'm here to, like, this. It can be, no, I'm not sorry. We gotta... This is getting very irritating. I have to adjust this. It's the first time we're using this. Where did the camera go? Okay, we have to be honest, like, with the reality of the situation that is that someone may not be entirely also sensitive to the other person, in the room. Like, maybe someone maybe feels like they have to have boundaries with someone like this person. So, let's back it up. We have to paint both sides of the picture. Yes, let's clear and throw chakra. This is Aquarius light worker reading though. So it may be that whoever you are, whether you're Cancer or not, you are coming from the perspective of either you're the one with the really strong boundaries and you know why you need to have those boundaries or set, or you're like, what happened to this person? Something is, everything is in reverse, guys. Page of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. Hangman in reverse. Something has ended. Now, interestingly, guys, today's the last day that... Well, okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse, Hangman. He's going to get his playpen today. So this is his last day of free reign. So we're going to start really training him with a playpen. It's like a hybrid playpen crate. 10 of Wands, the King of Swords, something has ended. It's like, but then you feel like it's still open-ended. This came through in the Libra reading. So please check out the Libra reading. Now, for some of you, this person's a player. For some of you, they're playing, well, you feel like they're messing around. It's like, well, why are you able to go hang out there, but you're not able to hang out with me? It's like something like that. It's like, well, this person is maybe, for some of you, avoidant. Okay, of exposing something. Maybe there's something going on in their life. It is very important, but they're just not in that place, okay, to be able to really, explain the background, tell you openly, like, hey, yeah, it's like, I do like you, but I'm not available for this right now in my life. We have to say it like that. For some of you, this person totally ghosted or dismissed you, maybe. You feel totally heartbroken by this person's behavior. For some it can be. Now, with the Emperor, the Death card, and the Three of Cups, now, we're not here to, like, feel sorry for anybody, right? But we have to paint that picture. For some, that's the impact it has. Okay, this person, maybe it's important for you to see for yourself, like, that this person maybe is hurting you. They're hurting your feelings. If someone's gonna ghost like that, and with, if you know that you didn't really do anything sideways, and they're just kind of like, I'm just not comfortable, like, opening up, well, that's a fine line. Okay, it's like, well, I'm not comfortable, hanging out today, so I'm just gonna absolutely ghost you and, like, waste your time. I'm hearing that as well. That's different, Oh, this is the sign of Cancer. Thank you so much for asking that. I totally forgot to. We didn't emphasize. Let's back it up. Not that I forgot, but we did mention it. But to mention it again, thanks for bringing that back around the mountain. 9 of Cups. For some of you, this is a good thing. You don't want to be involved with this person. This person is not a good influence, I feel, and they're not in a good place in their life right now. So it's like, let's end it. Okay, 10 of Cups upright, King of Swords in reverse. I know this sounds like a very blunt ass reading, but this is just the energy, and that's coming through. Page of Wands upright, 10 of Wands upright. For some of you, this person is not inherently maybe a player, let's say, but they are in a place in their life where they're not able to give much, is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like they're able to sort of give to very simple, okay, short, flingy energy, okay, spaces. Maybe you did have a fling with this person, and then all of a sudden it's like you started talking about, you know, the future, and they're just like not there anymore, okay? They're not using those same emojis with you anymore. It's like very kind of a cheap behavior for some of you that you took it in that way, like, oh, I see, like, yeah, so so now, again, that's not to say that you can't change mind, that you can't, but it's just a matter of, like, yeah, I'm hearing attachment style as well. Ace of Wands, the Moon, the Eight of Coins, you know, yeah, it's about the respect and compassion. It's like, yeah, so let's back it up. Now, yeah, for some of you, I'm getting as well this message that somebody's afraid of somebody controlling them, and so they may be acting kind of like you didn't know that. I feel like you don't have, you know, maybe you didn't kind of intend to control someone here, but they're just sort of like, oh, like I get for some that they are kind of hypersensitive, okay, and maybe they're a commitment phobe because they are afraid of being controlled. Not that you were controlling. For all you know, you could have said, hey, like, I love you. It's like, okay, let's back it up. Now, for some of you, you're going to see this person, like, off with their friends. It's like, yet again, this is really important too, I underline. This doesn't mean that you're not allowed to have, like, your own space, your own life. It's like, okay, just because I'm talking to you on Monday doesn't mean I'm going to be, you know, it's like, excuse me, like, where are these expectations coming from, you know? So, yet again, I'll leave it open to you to know what we're talking about for you in particular, right? Because it can really sway on either end of the spectrum. But for someone here, I feel like the point is that the dynamic has changed. Someone feels left out a little bit. And hey, I mean, honestly, maybe that's how they need to feel. It's like they need to maybe feel, this is a querent light worker, I repeat. If you didn't do anything wrong, you know someone's being an a-hole, okay? That's not what we're talking about. And we're also not talking about someone who wants to frame someone as being an a-hole when they're really just empowering themselves with boundaries. So, yeah, but let's back it up, clear, stick with their own boundaries. Strength card. For some of this is about a detox of the physical body for some of you. So it could be a bit metaphorical. Okay, it's like, yeah, the Herxheimer's reaction. Is it comfortable? No, but it's necessary, and we have to not listen to that necessarily all the time. Definitely, if you are going to do anything with your physical body, talk to your person practitioner before you do anything with your physical body. This is a general video. This is a video for entertainment purposes only. Gotta say that. Strength card. For some of you, this person, for some, is yeah, they're feeling kind of like, you know, oh, where did so-and-so go? It's like, well, maybe you were feeling that this person was going to start having a thought, like they're going to be codependent with you. So, you know, and you had to change up the vibe. So let's get here further. We're going to see what we're talking about. Let's get, in terms of charm, a little further. Let's see what Spirit is, you know, get some more detail in terms of what this message may be referring to, what we may be talking about, referencing, and specifically with the letter charms and charms, we have HTPBFO. Yeah, I do get a pushy energy here. I do see for some of you, you had to let this person go because there was no end in sight. Okay, it's like they wanted to just take and take and take and take. It's like, I mean, and then when you want to pull back, it's like, oh, you're rude. It's like, no, you're controlling. I'm hearing that. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Poochie. All right. I talk about me just taking and taking with those trees. Mm-hmm. With those trees. Oh, Isaac. All right. You still have your food though. You gotta finish that. Okay. I don't know. We're getting all personal in this reading. I feel like somebody maybe want to change the vibe. It's like we used to be personal. I don't want to be on a personal basis with you anymore. I don't have to be on a personal basis with you anymore. You're not obligated to be on a personal basis. You know. And I feel like that's the point where like people they feel like they own you just because you guys had like something back there. It's like, excuse me. It's like it could go however gender guys, however way. You know. It's like, you don't own me just because, like, you know, we got something romantic going on, like, you want to start, it's like they're getting kind of territorial, but, like, with your life. And it's like, I'm going to do what I want with my life. And that's about communication, right? I mean, it's very different, like we said. We're not talking about someone, no, he was, like, an a-hole. He told me, like, we were going to get married and, like, all this, and then he's going off, like, you know, with his, like, brother and, like, I don't know. I'm hearing skeet, I don't know what. It's like, and then, yeah, no, that's not who we're talking about. Now, we have OF, HT, BP. We do have bipolar, could be. We have FO, OF. I'm also hearing fuck off. We have TH, H. Some of you, you know, you are dealing maybe with someone who you feel they're not getting the picture. It's like they're kind of, I see a very like, I'm getting like a Taurus shadow energy here as well. I don't know, where is he thinking of going? He's like, I'm just not feeling this message, Nat. I want to maybe see, you know, what else is out there. It's like, what? Okay, yeah, some of you, someone didn't like this vibe. They didn't. Maybe I gotta see the message from another perspective. It's like, I'm seeing that Seven of Swords on the deck. Now, some of you are dealing with someone who's, like, acting like they just need space and, like, they're off being a player. I'm sorry, can we clarify that? I don't want to leave you with, like, what? On that message, you have K, W, weeks. It's been weeks, maybe, that since yeah. I'm hearing, I've had my eye on you. Sweet love and devotion. No, I don't like that song anymore. That was like maybe a song that you guys sang together or something like that. Or you met in a club and that night that song was playing, something of that sort. We have R-I-L, Riley, or L-L-I-R, that came through in the Libra reading. We said something about LaGuardia, or L-I-G. Anyways, we almost spell liar. Maybe you know this person's a liar. It's like they get caught frequently lying about simple ass stuff even. It's like, why are you lying about the toothpaste? Just talk about it. We can, yes, something very subtle. I don't know. Okay, R-L. Like, yeah, we have R-I-L-L, real. I-R-L, in real life. Maybe they're very different, you know, in real life versus on the internet. For some of this person, I'm hearing something about Twiggy. We have N-L. Maybe that's a clue as to who this is. We have TN, how you be able to identify. We have TN, Tennessee, it can be HL. This person, for some of you, is extremely buff. Up in the upper body, I see that. Maybe the lower body is a little more twiggy, it can be. I see like a twiggy lower and a buff upper. I don't know. Well, you talking about me? Don't take it personally, Isaac. I don't know. Okay, I see a firefighter here. Let's back it up, clear the throat chakra. Yeah, I'm seeing 2 firefighters here. Even like a paramedic. For some of you, this person works with coal and oil. Now, they drive like a big coal truck or some sort of big oil tanker truck. Now, Tennessee, or HL, I'm hearing hallelujah. For some of you, this person is just passive. He does have a little bit of twiggy back end, little twiggy, and then he's got a more beefy upper. I'm not saying this is his message per se, but yeah, necessarily. I'm hearing hallelujah. You guys met this person multiple times. You feel like you guys are just not maybe in sync. You're just not in alignment. You would love to be, but you're just not. I see a fire truck here now. There's like a family taking a photo. They're all like, they have their hands behind their back. They're just standing there. It's like as the fire truck passes by, something's kind of awkward. Some of you feel like this No, you're going to see this person even hanging out with their friends. It reminds me of that one Capricorn reading from a few months ago. I'm hearing BP again. Isn't BP an oil firm? Aside from bipolar, isn't it? It's also the name of an oil company. LIR we also have. LIR is the name of a New York, NYC, Manhattan to, I think, Queens train. If anybody knows, feel free to share. That. It's like, I don't care what train he's on. He's not telling me, so it's like clearly he doesn't really want to, be talking. It's like, so if he's gonna be all hidden and shit on IG, I'm hearing that they turned off like their red receipt or something. It's like, okay, bro, bye. You know, you're really like, ew. Oh, British Petrol, thank you, Ellie. Ellie DeGeneres, I remember. Yeah, how are you doing? Welcome. Blood pressure can also be Neil, yeah. So he's hiking up my fucking blood pressure. It's like, for some of you, they have something going on. They're not telling about their health, though. I see that. It can be blood pressure, yeah. Something about salt and sodium. For some of you, something about their work. I feel like I just want to take a nap right here. It's like, why does he act like that on the date? Hey, I am puppy. I am the one who naps. You nap? You human nap? Yes, I nap too, Isaac. Alright. Don't out-nap me now, though. You're the gnat. You're the only gnat in the room. You're the designated gnat. Yeah, it's like the designated driver. I get it. I don't know. Gnat. Gnat. Alright. Let's get back to life. Back to my life, though, because apparently I'm not in his anymore. Some of you, I don't know. But that's where, I'm sorry, we're not in a codependent world. We don't need to be codependent, right? That's maybe a cross shadow moment of like, sorry, Were you banking on us having, like, you know, a fiesta in your backyard every night? Maybe this person was, again, getting the image, like, they need to also maybe contribute in their own way. It's like, I like you. It's like, well, what are you giving me, you know, back? So maybe this is also, like, you with you. Maybe you had to step away from this person because you realized that it was imbalanced. Okay, something about someone's hair. Something about a hairdresser. I see someone's hair was, like, floofy up at the top. Maybe they left some flyaways out, and it's like they expected them to just get it. It's like, then don't charge me that much. I mean, if you're gonna, yeah, I don't know. That's a very specific message. Let's get it further. I'm here, Virgo. Something about the 7th of October that's coming. That's a very big message. Okay, someone needs to hear that. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get further. Some of you also, like, you just feel like this person doesn't appreciate you. I'm sorry. No, it's clear you don't appreciate me. Like, okay. But yet again, that this is not like to be like, yeah, I had boundaries with so-and-so. I'm hearing samosas. It's like, I knew I didn't want to go there anymore with them, okay? And yeah, fuck that. And then this person, oh shoot, they feel bad that we hung up. It's like, that's not something you should feel bad about. If someone here, I could have sworn I saw like a little rat scurry off around his bed. It's like the memory of maybe him, but I don't know. Okay, what? The moon. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. No. Some of you, this person has something going on psychologically. They're not telling you about that with the Fool and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Maybe they're on medication. They don't want to tell you. They don't want to. I don't know why that is, but then it's like, so then you're kind of in the middle, feeling kind of like, why did you ghost me? You know, I feel like they maybe go through cycles. Maybe they were about to have an episode. It's like, I gotta go. It's about to start raining ego. I'm even hearing that. I don't know what that's about now. Maybe they go into... I'm sorry, even if... We're not saying, like, you can't... I mean, if you have something going on... I mean, I think that by this point they would know. You're not the first person they've ever, like, had a relationship with. It's like... So, it's like they kind of knew they were going to do that. So, it's like, do we have much sentimentality going on anymore? It's like, I think it's ruining the vibe between you two. The moon... I can't really see myself with him anymore. I'm hearing that. Maybe you felt this person really hurt you with that behavior in Princess of Swords. Now again, this is current light worker reading. So even if, most likely there's a shadowing, mirroring. If you let someone go and you held boundaries in your life in a very strict way, in some way, okay, in the last few months, weeks, years even, most likely you're experiencing some shadow to that, where someone's trying to make you feel bad, okay, about having boundaries, yeah. And it may be that you're experiencing someone also holding boundaries with you, right? It's this, you know, mirroring dance. The sun. I'm hearing, now, dance. It's a song. I think it's like a French song. Da 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 da. It's like, it has like a techno, hypey beat. Okay, the Hierophant on the sun. No, I don't know why this trust question is coming in, but let's back it up. Let's clear it through our chakra. I'm seeing something with chalk. This person, for somebody, they have an addiction. I don't know, maybe they're doing cocaine or something. I'm seeing some powder here. I'm seeing some kind of powder here on the Hierophant card with the sun. Maybe they're dealing something with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Or they have something. They're prescribed something, but they're not real. They're abusing that. I hope it is not the case, but sad. Ace of Pentacles with the Princess of Swords. The sun, the Hierophant with the Fool upright. King of Wands upright. Ace of Swords in reverse, or they're using that, they're mixing that with something else. It's like they're lacing their own drug, and then they're taking it themselves. Ace of Wands, I mean, I don't know anymore. For some of you, like, I think it's just safe to say at this point that you're not curious. Okay, because not that you're like, I mean, if you saw what this person was up to, it would be like kind of whoa. But you know, you don't think that you're romantic about this person anymore, because what they did with their behavior, regardless of the reason for it, was just enough. Okay, so some of you, this person is not even your type, I feel, in a lot of ways, like, you know, and that's where we have to reconnect with what our type really is. When we meet someone, right, we can really sell ourselves on them via what it is that they cross-project, they want us to feel about them, and that's where we have to checkmate this vibe of this Ace of Swords versus King of Wands, or by full upright. I mean, what are you getting in this relationship? For some of you, really have to ask this question. The nostalgia is not what we're here for. You could be nostalgic about your past life. Why is that not enough? You have to be with someone in this present lifetime. to feel nostalgia. You have enough nostalgia in a past life. Sit in the past life, and if you're here for nostalgia, so what is this person actually giving you other than something that is nostalgia worthy, right? It's like all his stuff is sitting in the corner. It's like of the room. It's like that's his stuff. That's not him. Where is he in your life? Truly, right? That could be a metaphor. It's like maybe they're paying for stuff. It's like you don't feel they're really showing up for you. Now, that's where you have to respect yourself, right? And all of you. And say, yeah, I have a heart, I have a mind, I have, different aspects of my life, and like I should feel entirely satisfied by the person that I give myself to in all those ways. But there's also a fine line where it's like, well, maybe, you were giving yourself in that way to that person, but they were not really also receptive to it. So it's like, why are you keep doing that, right? Unless it can seem like a bit, right, controlling. It's like, if you feel like someone's not receptive, why? It's like imposing a gift on someone who doesn't want it. For whatever reason, they don't want it at this time. They're not receptive at this time. That comes down, you may feel like, no, I know they really like me. Maybe they do really like you, but their higher self is not yet checked into that hotel. So why are you pushing the baby to have a premature birth kind of vibe? Let him come out when he needs to come out kind of vibe, I mean, unless it's like, it could be seen as kind of selfish, honestly. For my own comfort and my own selfish intent, we have to get really obvious here with this energy, guys, right? Because it is a shadow of Neptune as well. For to feel comfortable in this shadow work right now, I want him to acknowledge me and say hi. It's like, no, there's none of that in true love, right? If you're really, really, truly, and you really feel, yeah, this is true love, you're not sitting back, like, nostalgia, sitting on the nostalgia, like, for hours and days, and why isn't it happening, I feel like this person, for some of you, honestly, I don't really care anymore what the reason is for why they did whatever they did, or they treated you the way they treated you. This person right here, I don't know, we lost the thought. It totally just like, bloop. Let's back it up. Yeah, it's their behavior. Let's back it up quick. Their behavior, it's stringing you along at the end of the day. I don't care how you cut it. I don't care how romantic Jack and Rose were at the very beginning of the movie. It ends like that, doesn't it? So if it ends like that, why do we play it over and over? Unless we feel we're not capable of starting another story. Called maybe, I'm hearing the Titans instead of Titanic. Okay, this is like very interesting, this maybe metaphor. Hierophant here with the sun. Why am I stuck on Titanic? It's like it sunk, right? So am I here to like change the way that also the karma works? Some of you it wasn't meant. Okay, now some of you, this person is just not available to be in a relationship. They have something emotionally going on. They're always going to be looking at things in a sad way. Maybe they even have a bit of a depressive energy going on here with the moon. Okay, and, well, if someone is in that vibe, if someone's in that vibe, you gotta let them be in that vibe and really set in that vibe and experience that vibe and, and so, thank you so much, Neil. Can I pin this? It doesn't let me pin it on the phone. But thank you, Neil, for that reiteration in the chat. The moon here, it's like, this is not, I feel, a space that someone can really hold a proper relationship in with the moon. And it's like, for some of you, like, it's like you're starting to feel kind of depressed, I feel, with this person. Or you're even starting to kind of feel like you're responsible for them. Okay, like, but then the freaking uncool part, let's back it up. Well, it's always what you put yourself in the space of, right? I'm a victim to his behavior. It's like you are accepting that into your life in some capacity. Unless we're not in the days of slavery, you're not a slave to anybody, right? Okay, so you can get out of the situation, let's illuminate that. Well, yeah, technically, it's like, so then what's holding you back here, let's back it up. For some, it's like, they still have that King of Wands energy going, but it's they have an entity. Like, they're hanging out with, like, they're the King of Wands to their broski, for example, but they're not, to you, they're the moon. I don't like that. I don't think, and it's like, unless you're gonna be doing what they're doing, and like, so it's kind of a bully energy, but with the entity. So their entity is kind of bullying you. It's like you feel like either I gotta like show up like, and not have my standards, and I don't see the Empress anywhere here. I'm sorry. Where is she at? It's like, we're so busy with the King of Wands and the Fool and all of this bullshit. I'm sorry, this baloney with the, it's like, this is not respectful, I feel. Let's back it up, clear throat chakra. It's like, whenever I want, however I want. And it's like, for some of you, maybe they were even making an excuse, like, oh, I got this thing going on psychologically. It's like, you're kind of like turning into like their, for some of you, I'm hearing you don't feel like they really, I hate to say that, but if it is how you feel, we gotta illuminate it. You feel like they don't really love you. You feel like they're not really compassionate to who you really are. You feel like you're now kind of, you feel like they're slave. This is what I'm getting, okay? Like, overall, you're enslaved by their runaround, okay, for some. Now, for some. For some of you, this person just is not making enough effort. And you're starting to think this person is full of shit. Okay, they're a bullshitter because with the simplest of things, it's like, I'm incapable, I cannot. It's like, yeah, right. But with that over there, you can do this and you can do that and you can go this high on the roller coaster. And it's like, but then for you, they're not tall enough. Let's back it up. Let's clear it on the right side of the body. Let's clear it. For some of you, there is something going on psychologically, I repeat, for some of you, or they're abusing whatever it was. Maybe they may want to plead insanity. This is someone who's strategically, like, sometimes they want to be insane. They want you to think that, and then so what are you doing here with this person is what my question is now. I'm curious. But I think, like, for many of you, you checked out of this, okay? Not in a judgmental way, but, like, you're starting to maybe feel that way with yourself. So what am I doing here? At Hotel Curiosity, this has been coming through in the Taurus reading with this quiz, okay? Pop at that, okay? Of a impersonator, even of, like, yeah, I'm hearing historical figures. They may have a schizophrenia for some of you. Yeah, they think they're like, I'm Stalin, watch out. It's like, well, step back. It's like, yeah, no, I don't know. So I'm hearing, let's back up, let's clear the crown of the room. They may not tell, the third eye. They may not tell you that. I'm seeing someone chewing gum like a cow. I don't know. It's like, but I see it as like a stick figure, man. I don't know what that's about. It's very strange. Yeah. Got a smidgen of like a Kanye energy here. You're going to take it as you will. 5 of Wands with the Prince of Pentacles. This person gets into arguments with random people on the street. I see that. You know, like how fast I tore it up? What? Maybe it's even they're talking to no ones. It's like they're talking to nobody. Maybe they're talking to maybe they're no, guys. Is this resonating? It feels super random. I'm hearing something about king. Maybe they call themselves I mean, but then it's like if you really were to like fact check that, it's like king of what? I'm hearing the class. I'm the king of the class. Maybe it's only theory. They never headed to practice. They were. It was just theory. Like it's like. Yeah, hell yeah, slam dunk. It's like this person's a child. There's no, I don't care how old. I don't care how old they tell you. They pause. They put a pause on the maturity thing. They put a pause. Let's back it up. Something about children, or they have children, and they're not telling you about that. They're taking their children to the basketball practice, and it's like. I don't know, maybe you're just like, why are you hiding that very simple thing? It's like, I don't know anymore. He's just turning me off. He's really making me feel honestly uncomfortable about his life. It's that moment when you're like, I just don't even know, do I want to be involved with this person and what they got going on? Because honestly, it may even be something illegal with that Fool. And the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands upright with the King of Wands upright. So maybe they have something on their record, and it has to do with children. I hate to say that. I get a bit of like, the Fool and the King of Wands, who's going to tell that person they're not crazy for doing... This is someone who's like, the star on the Justice card with the 5 of coins, yeah. 7 of coins. So maybe they have an addiction going on with their children? I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. Maybe they're even like getting their children hooked on something. Who does that? That's the most disturbing thing. Yeah. Maybe it's a metaphor. It's like they're getting them hooked on that toxic masculinity is what's happening. It's like, it can be. It's like, yeah, bro, you gotta like be able to hit that high. It's like, he's like, what? I'm still climbing. I'm not old enough. It's like, no, you gotta like, yeah. It's like, this is, but he's not, I don't know. I want to get out of this reading. This is what I'm hearing. Like, this is how you feel. It's like you want to wake up from this dream of like a dynamic with this person. Maybe you feel like it's an uphill battle. It's like, I gotta get you out of this. But then I realize that will not allow me to get myself out of this. So it's an illusion that me helping you is gonna really help, because, excuse me, but where am I in the equation? I am not just kind of here for you, you know. So this is where, this person, for some of you, you want to save them or something. You got to check out. I gotta check out. For some of you, they are married. They have multiple wives. For some of you, how is that possible? I'm seeing something about Israel. It's like in one country, like they make the law apply to them. It's like, well, I have a wife in like, I'm hearing Zambe, Z-A-M-B-E, Zambe. I don't know. Not Zimbabwe, but like Zambia. I don't know, Zambe. Then I'm seeing something. Then I go to London, and it looks different. The wife, she has a different look. It's like, what? They have two. Yeah, no, I'm seeing it. They got two wives. Anyone know what is this place? Zambe, Z-A-M-B-E. Is that a place? Zambia? Zambe? Oh, October 7th, their anniversary. Now, interesting, Lisa. Now, yeah, he goes coast to coast. Spend some time with my wifey over there. Zambia, thank you, in Africa, okay. Then I go over here. It's like he's flying back and forth. I'm hearing Nimbus, Nimba crowd. This person is a sketchy person. They're sketchy, I see that. They're a sketch artist. They have a farm of sketches, I've seen that. They have a whole farm worth of sketches that they have sketched. It's like a tongue twister. Are you the sketchy one who has sketched all the sketches on the sketchy ass farm of sketches? It's like, yeah, it's like, this is awkward. Maybe because you feel like I'm in a relationship with you. It's like, oh man, maybe you don't know this person until you know this person. Maybe you gotta have, years of... This is not for everyone though, I feel like, let's back it up, let's go to the sequel root. Some of you are a history teacher, something about history, or they have maybe role play moments. It's like they like to dress up as like, I'm hearing His Highness. I'm hearing that. Oh, Nambia is also in Africa. Okay, thank you. Someone knows their geography. I'm seeing the pi symbol here. King of Torches. It's not called farm. It's called an Art Deco museum. Thank you very much. Shoot, it's like I see him pull up. He's got a handkerchief. He's brushing his shoulders off. It's like... This person goes between, maybe it is Africa and London. I see something about British. Maybe it is a metaphor. Maybe it's like Christopher Columbus. For some of you, I see something again, it's going up there psychologically. They could be like, you're a liar. This person not honest. I know what I'm doing. You see I got circles under my eyes. It's like a person that you can just see they look guilty. It's like you look in their eyes, you just feel they're up to no good. This person, for some of you, they're a taxi cab driver. I see that. Or they do something in a busy holiday space. In a busy I keep hearing Nambia. They do something on a busy highway, in a tourist spot. I'm hearing generation. They do something in a busy tourist hotspot, a tourist location. They do something in a busy tourist location. I'm hearing the letter H. I'm hearing Hallie. I see something like it's like a name, maybe a name of an island. Haitian, maybe it is. Okay, I hear that. Hades, it can be. I'm hearing that. 7 of coins. Prince of Pentacles. Sorry, Hades. I'm hearing the highway to... It's like maybe they work somewhere dangerous. I don't know anymore. Yeah, they're going back and forth. They bring like jewels from one continent and they bring it to the other. Jewels? Yeah, they bring stuff. They travel now. Something about their wives though. They have two... I see a... Wow, it's like a baby blue Porsche. Oh, it's gone now. It's a baby blue Porsche. Very, very cute color. Yeah, but different. I've never seen that style. Very, very particular. Maybe this person, like, you feel like they have something about their travel schedule that is odd. Maybe they never really wanted you to, like, really look in their car or something. It's like they were hiding something there. I see the Canadian flag. Now, this could be a metaphor. I'm hearing Copa. It's the name of another island. Cappadocia? Oh, that's in Italy. Guys, maybe they're in the mafia. You never know. I'm seeing something about Tokyo here. Again, it can be a past life energy. Cappadocia. What is that? Is it Turkey? I was going to say, is it Turkey? Yeah, it's Turkey. Cappadocia, Turkey. So, hot air balloon trip. Didn't we just say something touristy? That's like a... Yeah, that's like a major tourist spot. So for some, it's like... Okay, let's back it up. Yeah, look at this. You know, maybe they do... Did we say something about aviation earlier? They do something with aviation. That was maybe in the Libra reading now. Okay, let's back it up. It's odd hours of the night. You can look at this. Looks like a hot air balloon. They do something odd hours, and it's a Five of Pentacles card. Five of Pentacles card. Oh, cave hotels. Oh. Damn! Dance Walker Tarot! You got a lot of Libra in your chart? Libra's usually very good with that. History, geography thing. Sagittarius maybe as well, yeah. I would be giving a good rap though to that placement. Got my moon in Sag. And I'm totally forgetting the map. King of Wands, anyways, let's back it up. Some of you, they invited you somewhere maybe, but like you didn't feel comfortable with that. Oh, you're Libra moon, okay. You didn't feel comfortable with that. I see someone dressed so snazzy. Wow. He's literally looking so London right there. He's got like everything tailored. Tailored. I'm hearing Lord and Taylor. That's the name of a department store. I think that they closed down. Anyways, let's get back to it. King of Wands, the Fool. Now for some of you, this person's just cheap. I keep feeling there's a rat running by. They're cheap. Super. They got more money in the bank than they're telling you. Don't be fooled. This person is spending it though on, I feel, things that are, you know, it's like silly ass stuff, and maybe it's a metaphor. They're just not investing in the future of the relationship with you and you know it. It's like you're spending that on like those things with your bros over there. Some of you, they're buying dirty magazines. Yes, this is, and for some of you, they're giving that to their children. I'm done. Gotta go. No, I have to go. Ha ha ha, you're joking, right? No, I'm not joking, I gotta go. Sun-dried tomatoes, something about sun-dried tomatoes. What's sun-dried is his ball sack on there. He's not even brave to tell me that he has children. I'm hearing that. And that he's spending on them, like, period. I'm hearing. He's spending on maybe children. He's not telling he has children. Burp. Burping all of the nostalgia right there. Up and out. Let's do a detox and clear the energy. Okay. Guys, you don't need someone like that. Ace of Cups upright. The minute that you step out, that's when we got the Ace of Cups upright. Some of you, this person, there's that Empress in reverse. You know, you're going to find yourself when you step away from this person. We're going to leave it at that. 44 on the clock there. Some of you, I feel like you're also just going to realize that part of this story is not in serving you. So you have to step away. Maybe that, you do come together later down the line at a different point in time in a way that does empower you. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Hold off until then is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And see, if, so I'm hearing for some of you, you're going to feel like being alone, so-called, and spending time sort of getting back into my own story, investing in myself is going to be the answer to this. And it's going to be, what it is that I take from this experience. And it is always going to be a learning lesson. Like this person maybe is pointing out to you what you need to bring more into your... This is about how you, let's back it up. Let's put This is about, I'm hearing history. It is about rewriting it. It is about what it is that you are going to also talk differently about, okay? Some of you, there may have been, you know, codependence on both sides, and that's where we have to say, like, okay, I always am brave enough to, I'm not brave for somebody else, I'm brave for myself. I'm brave enough to rewrite the story. I see something about history. Let's back it up quick. Some of you, you have to, you know, tell this person, for some of you, that that's over. And not only that, but that you're moving on, and you have to tell them very clearly who you are to yourself, because, you know, for some of you, you know, you're kind of, for some of you, maybe not, I see, yeah, you're not wanting to really, you know, identify clearly or define this realization you have with yourself, but it's you who is going to stand for that space. So